Hello, welcome to this video on three WWE superstars who I believe deserve a secondary title match push, which you push? What's a push? A push. Basically, so Intercontinental Championship, which is the main one, and then just below is the United States Championship. I can't even remember who the hell, but yeah, United States Championship is Dean Ambrose, isn't it? And the Intercontinental Championship belongs to... Oh, I forgot, so I need to search it up. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I just found out who won the Intercontinental Championship, which was the Paul Heyman guy, Curtis Axel, who's Joe Hennig, who is related to Mr. Perfect. I don't know why he's called Curtis Axel, just makes absolutely no sense to me, but on with the video. Firstly, we've got Alex Riley, A-Rai, which in 2011 he was Miz's protege or apprentice, as you may say. His last major event happened when he beat The Miz at Capital Punishment, which was a very, very good move by the Crave team, in my opinion. I think having Alex Riley beat The Miz to stop Miz's momentum push, so he really seemed to be going down in the Power 25s, which was an old scale they used to use. I don't know if they use it anymore. I think they do, but it's not as important. But as I said, since Capital Punishment, A-Rai hasn't really done much, which is disappointing actually, because I think he's got the skills to be a good player for the United States Championship or Intercontinental Championship, which means that I reckon they've just got to get him a storyline. Yes, he's the color commentator on NXT, blah 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 blah. But really, there's so much they could do with A-Rai. There are so many storylines they could do. Trust me. There'll probably be a list of storylines that they have hidden somewhere to do with A-Rai, but they just don't want to get them out because they're just too afraid. But that's just really what it comes down to. But to me, as I said, Alex Riley definitely does deserve a US or Intercontinental Championship match. Okay, so the second guy I want to talk about is the chosen one, Drew McIntyre. And honestly, he was Mr. McMahon, chosen one. What could go wrong there? Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal, the 3MB. What a waste of TV space those guys are. Seriously, they just need to get off TV. And Heath, he needed it. But Heath and Jinder, I reckon needed it. Drew didn't really need it so much. They just didn't know what to do with him, so they just added him as a third member. But he needs to get out. He needs to get out of 3MB some way. Because I remember the days when Drew McIntyre was the chosen one and actually held the Intercontinental Championship. And I would like to see Drew McIntyre doing that again. Okay, and now on to the final guy. In this picture, he's in his core uniform, which is basically just a black t-shirt that says core. But yeah, that was Wade Barrett's other group after he was dismissed from the Nexus. And the storyline goes that CM Punk took over, made him and Heath Slater have to beat each other with kendo sticks, and they declined to do it. And so he kicked them out, and they decided, alright, we'll go back and work for Wade on SmackDown. And that's how they formed the core. But Justin Gabriel has the potential. He's got all the nicknames to go with his character. The South African Werewolf, the South African Darewolf, the South African Daredevil, the Cape Town Sensation, the South African Sensation, blah 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 blah, and the list goes on. But I like one thing about his actual physical appearance now is his long hair. That's really good, and I think it works really well with his nicknames. But What else was I going to say about Justin Gabriel? He was a 3-time tag team champ with Heath Slater as part of Nexus Core sort of thing. But apart from that, he hasn't been doing anything. His high-risk style really gives people a lot to cheer about. So I remember end of last year, just before Tyson Kidd got his injuries, who's actually another guy I like to see in a US or Intercontinental Championship picture, as he was the last member to graduate from the Heart Dungeon. But I'll probably get back to that a little bit later on down the track, just before he's due to return. And I hope he does return, because he's a really good person to have around in the locker room as a tag team competitor and singles competitor. But they were a good team, International Airstrike, and they've just missed a lot of the time, and I think they were building up to something, but Kidd got injured at that time. But enough on Kidd, back to Gabriel. Gabriel definitely, in my opinion, has the tools and everything else to become a future US or Intercontinental Championship holder, which is actually kind of cool, because having him with a belt around his waist would really give that high flying style a lot more to cheer about now that there's not that many of them left. Because Mysterio's getting on, Sin Cara's out with injuries constantly, Jeff Hardy's over there, Rob Van Dam's just come back, but I don't know what he's going to be up to. Jericho's off with Fozzy, Morrison's gone. Yeah, I could probably go on and name a whole list longer than that of all the high flyers, but back to my main point, Justin Gabriel should have an Intercontinental Championship shot soon, because he's got the tools and everything else to go with it. Alright, that's it for me. See ya. Bye.